Hey, this is Christian Jones with Firework Stand Marketer, and I just want to talk to you for a couple of seconds about the growth that I've had for my fireworks stands. So I'm the CEO of Firework Stand Marketer, but I've also been in the fireworks industry running fireworks stands in Kansas City for 15 years. About 7 years ago, we started to roll out digital marketing strategies, some different efforts, different tactics to try and get new customers through the door, right? And if you're a fireworks stand owner or a fireworks store owner, that's really the goal, right? How am I going to get new people to come to my stand? Well, I'm in the digital marketing space in my day job, and I'm applying some of that stuff to my stand seasonally. And I just want to give you kind of a snapshot. Where was I in 2016? And where did I end up in 2022? So in 2016, and this is just one of my stands, we had revenue around $55,000, which was a good year. I mean, that was progress. We were growing, but that was the year I started to roll out some new strategies, some new things. And flash forward 6 years to 2022, and our revenue was over $250,000. And just for a little context, in the area I'm in, we're only open for 6 days a year. It's the 29th of June to the 4th of July. And what I want to kind of frame for you is not that that will happen for you year one if you try and do digital marketing, or even if you work with us. Like, it was a 6-year progression, but what I want to frame for you is it is possible. It is 100% possible for you to grow substantially and maybe even explosively for some of you if you just do some basics with Google, right? And so as you're considering, how am I going to get new bodies into my stand or store this upcoming season, whether that's the New Year season, the 4th of July season, I want to put before you the basics. I want you to do vanilla type marketing efforts. I don't want you to chase shiny objects. I don't want you to lean on things that haven't proven themselves before, right? So let's just talk about a few of them. I'm fine with print marketing. I'm fine with a billboard. I know that you need signage. That's some basic stuff you should do, but you shouldn't sink most of your marketing budget into that. I would also say Facebook, Instagram, social media, TikTok, it's a good thing to do, but don't spend most of your time there. Getting Yelp reviews is good, but man, how many of you, and maybe you haven't experienced this, but I have, how many of you have experienced Yelp taking out your reviews that were posted properly by real customers and then they just don't show up, right? So there's a bunch of little things you can do, and we're not even talking about advertising, right? Like, I know there are some, and I don't say gimmicky to be negative, but like there's some ways you could advertise your fireworks business that are not perfectly within the bounds of what Google wants or Facebook wants, because again, we're not really allowed to advertise, but there's always this shiny new object of, well, maybe there's a loophole. What I want to put before you is the basics, the blocking and tackling. How do you tie your shoes? How do you do just the 1, 2, 3 ABCs of marketing? Get a Google business profile, get reviews, capture customer info. That's it. Get your Google business profile set up. Make sure you have possession of it. Have a strategy for getting reviews and have a strategy for getting customer info. If you do those 3 things, you'll be effective. But Mr. Owner or Miss Owner of your stand, even if you develop kind of a marketing strategy, an online marketing strategy for your business, where the rubber hits the road is it a strategy that a 15 or 16-year-old or an 18-year-old, whoever's in your stand at your point of sale where you're checking people out, can they run it for you? Can they grasp it and then implement it? Can your manager, if you've got multiple stands, can they roll it out sustainably? Because that's always the thing, is you can get a great idea, but the trickle-down effect of that making its way to boots on the ground strategy is another thing. And so that's a part of what I've developed at Firework Stand Marketer, is something that you can get your mind around conceptually. It's vanilla, but it really works. It's not vanilla in the sense of it's not going to be effective. It's just playing by the rules, and it's sustainable for your staff to implement, whether it's a first-year employee or your 10th-year employee. What we bring to the table is something that's really easy to use and effective. And again, over time, like me, I've had 350+% growth in 6 years in my revenue. So I want to help you do that. If that's something you're interested in, please reach out. Go to our site, fireworksandmarketer.com, send us a message, fill out our form to get a discovery call. We're here to help. I look forward to talking to you soon and helping you take your stand to the next level. Talk to you soon.